Hello, my name is Mike Garcia and I'm running for supervisor in District 7. I'm proud to be endorsed by the incumbent in District 7, Sean Ellsburn, as well as by supervisors Scott Weiner, Mark Farrell, and Carmen Chu, and former supervisors Michaela Aliotta-Pierre and Barbara Kaufman. Many organizations have endorsed me, including the Building Owners and Managers Association, the San Francisco Apartment Association, the Association of Realtors, Plan C, the Chinese American Democratic Club, the Alice B. Toklas LGBT Democratic Club, and the Coalition for Responsible Growth, to name but a few. I am originally from New Orleans and I have an MBA from Loyola University with a concentration in economics. I'm from a large family. I was one of 9 children. When I was in New Orleans, I started 2 businesses, a band booking agency and a management marketing consulting firm. I also taught high school math to underprivileged children, and I later taught at Loyola University in their business department. I was very active in the civil rights movement in New Orleans. I moved to San Francisco in 1980 with my wife Cheryl and our son Scott because they bought a seat on the Pacific Stock Exchange in order to trade options for my own account. I did that successfully until 1980, at which time I became an arbitrator for FINRA, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. I am still an arbitrator for FINRA. I also taught as an adjunct professor at USF. I taught real estate as an investment in their finance department. When I stopped trade, I became much more deeply involved in our district. I was elected to the St. Stephen's School Board and was also appointed to the Board of Directors at the Stonestown YMCA. I coached youth sports at both the Y and at St. Stephen's, and I also fundraised for both organizations. I later fundraised for Sacred Heart Cathedral, where my son Scott went to school, and for St. Ignatius, where my daughter Amanda went to school. Our son is now a sergeant in the San Francisco Police Department, and our daughter works in the tech industry. My wife and I are very proud of both of them. I served on my homeowners association as delegate to the West of Twin Peaks Central Council and worked with my neighbors to prevent Stonestown's project, which would have altered the character of our neighborhood. I fought to get 2 stop signs on Eucalyptus Drive. I waged an 8-year battle to get playground equipment replaced at Rolfe Nicole Park, also on Eucalyptus. And I negotiated with Lowell High School to minimize the impact of a building project in our neighborhood. In 2001, I was appointed by the Board of Supervisors to the Ethics Commission, and I was elected president by my fellow commissioners. In 2004, Mayor Newsom appointed me to the Board of Appeals, and I served 2 terms as president. The issues that are most important to me are the economy and jobs, pension reform, and quality of life issues. As someone who started and ran 3 successful businesses and taught business at 2 universities, I feel as though I'm well equipped to understand business and to look at legislation through an economic prism to determine its effect on our budget and our jobs. It's important to me to stress that while I have a strong business background, I am not asymmetrical. I care deeply about social issues, and in order for San Francisco to help children, at-risk teens, the elderly, and anyone that needs a helping hand from government, we need to get and keep our fiscal house in order. Senator Edward Kennedy said that a budget is a moral document of a society, and I adhere strongly to the sentiments of that statement. I will use my experience I gained as a commissioner to streamline the processes of some of our city departments, particularly the permitting process. We have allowed process to become product. We should not deify our building codes and vilify the builder who is trying to navigate the system. We need to change the culture of doing business in San Francisco, be more accommodating to individuals who provide necessary services, our housing, our office space, our seismically safe hospital beds, and in the process, create jobs and ultimately add to our tax base so that we can get back to maintaining the high quality of life that we have the right to expect in the greatest city in the world, such as good transit system, high-quality schools in every neighborhood, well-maintained streets, parks for children and adults to enjoy, and the assurance that the police and firefighters will be given the tools necessary to keep us safe on our streets and in our homes. My name is Mike Garcia, and I would love to have your support for District 7 Supervisor. Thank you.